Hi everyone, I'm Taylor-Wynn, and today I'm sitting down with Alicia Tennell, and today she's going to share with me a little bit of what her experience has been in terms of education and social experiences, and how she thinks this BIPOC Youth Initiative can help benefit young people in St. Petersburg. It's a great conversation, and I can't wait for you to watch. Hi, I'm Taylor-Wynn. I'm 23 years old. I'm born and raised in St. Petersburg, Florida, and I am a communications consultant through Spitfire Strategies.
Hi, my name is Alicia Tennell. I am 24 years old. I was born and raised in Gainesville, Florida, currently living in Clearwater, Florida now, and I am a digital strategy and fintech analyst at Franklin Templeton.
So, Alicia, now that you're here in the Tampa Bay area in Clearwater, do you see yourself living here long term? I'm curious to know why or why not.
Absolutely. So, I moved down to St. Pete from Gainesville for school. And it was, most palpable for my parents sending their daughter off to school at a younger age. And it was nearby from home. And I absolutely fell in love with the proximity to the waterfront. And so it was an entire new lived experience being here in St. Pete. And I think that it's just, a really unique cultural hub.
I want to talk a little bit about your experiences in education, just growing up, you and your peers. What were some of the barriers or the differences that you observed or even experienced yourself as a BIPOC young person?
Yeah, that's a great question, Heaven. So my parents had a very strong view on our access to education. We grew up in a predominantly Black neighborhood, just a few blocks away from, the projects or government or federal housing. And our parents took a very strong view of education. My grandfather, who recently passed, graduated from FAMU with a degree in music education. My mom's an educator, and both my parents attended the University of Florida. Education was incredibly important in our household. And at the private school that I attended, there were Black students in my class, but it was obvious even then that Black students or BIPOC students even did not make up the majority of the students at the school. And so as I began to move from private schools and charter schools, then into the public school system, I noticed that my engagement with other Black students and Black students that come from different cultural backgrounds were different and were changing. And so I had, a couple of different lenses into kind of the demographic makeup in different school systems. And so without even knowing it, I was becoming aware that education also has a price tag associated with it, and the level of education, the upkeep of the facilities was different.
So thinking about your experience, how might a program like this BIPOC initiative solve for things like that if it's going to be working with youth who are between ages 15 and 24? What kind of supplemental experiences or resources could it provide to set them up for success?
Yeah, so one of the things that I think is critical for students at that very ripe age between 15 and 24 is to set the expectation through the roof and to provide incredible exposure about where they can go and place where they fit and belong.
Thank you so much for making the time to speak with me today. You have a lot of great thoughts and insights, and I can't wait to see what this program shapes up to be, particularly with your insight and with your feedback. It's going to be great. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Evan. Happy to.
Bye.
Bye.